Now, we had a power outage interrupting the flow of the coach. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what happens in your life when you're trying to gather and build momentum in your project, in your endeavor, in your progressive goal journey to achieve a particular goal. Something comes to distract you. Something comes to shock the system of your momentum. Something comes to jolt it. Something comes to disconnect. And we have to reconnect. And we have to settle down. We have to reanalyze, reprioritize. Because I am creating a master mindset. I am building a harmonious mental oasis. And I dare to say that oftentimes our years and hours in the religious aura and congregant of fellowship does not necessarily afford us an oasis of mental assertiveness and power. Sometimes it seems as though we are simply going through the motions. Argumentative, disagreeable attitudes are loaded up in the forefront of our minds. As I said, disagreeable, combative, moody, all of these infractions hinge upon disrupting and disconnecting us from our momentum to move forward in a task. Even as I'm broadcasting, as I said earlier, the power shut down. What did I do? I didn't get mad. I didn't get in a bad mood. There are times when I get in a bad mood. There are times when we get upset. But I simply knew the power of what I was talking about, and I reset the breaker. I like that. This is the coach. I want you, this is your homework assignment, I want you to reset the breaker on your dreams. And I want you to learn how to fly solo, because everybody who talks a good game, you know, I was doing something and I had this thought. The thought that I had was, I wonder when I exchange a business card with X, Y, and Z, and when I talk on the phone or instant message or chat with someone on Facebook or online, I wonder what kind of opportunity will it present. And I will tell you of a truth, a lot of people promise more than they could ever deliver. That lets you know you're still creating an oasis of mental assertiveness and power. That's my word. When we read Napoleon Hill, the 21st century edition, we find that these six men had little education, little credit, but they were a unit, if you will, net worth around $25 million, $4 million per man, a group of six, mid-1920s, early 1930s. We have excuses. We have reasons why we can't. It's too much for one person. That's what I say sometimes. How can I manage them in London? How can I manage them in Jamaica? How can I manage them in Ohio and Wisconsin? How can I manage them in Washington? And the people that I'm working with, some of them don't have jobs, and some of them are in school, and some of them are distraught and distressed. And so how can I keep it together? I must be together on the inside of me. There is a fight. There is a war going on. Whether you're a Christian or not is not the point. This is a Christian program. But my point to you is a motivational, inspirational thought to consider that we are in the fight of our lives. The economy has cracked open a nut that we must reach down in the shell therein and find the golden principles that we must again practice in our homes and our societies so that we can again achieve real success, not the attainment of things, but the attainment of an inner peace, a harmonious consciousness, and an assertive oasis of mental power. We're not there yet. This is Coach. I'll be back. Session 3. Stand by.